Polk County Public Libraries, and today I am here to show you an activity for our teens to do. So before we get started, I have some information about the walking games, which you might already recognize the Mockingjay on the front as being the Mockingjay from Suzanne Collins' The Hunger Games. She recently released a new book called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It came out this Tuesday, and to celebrate, we are encouraging people to begin walking through all of the districts of Pan Am throughout the summer. So during the summer, you'll track the miles that you walk or run or bike or however you want to be physically active this summer, and you'll record your miles for each day. So today we're starting with the reaping, and then you'll end up going through all 13 districts and then end up with the capital. So at the end of the summer, you'll turn in your mileage and let us know how many miles you walked or completed this summer, and the person who has completed the most will be chosen as our Mockingjay, and they will be given a tribute prize pack that has a hiking backpack and a matching water bottle. So it's a great way to celebrate the new release of the Hunger Games book, and we encourage you to check it out either with the NC Digital Library through the Libby app or at the library. All right, well, our activity for today is stop motion animation, and you may recognize the term stop motion animation from movies that you've seen before. So James and the Giant Peach is a good example. Coraline is another example. The 1964 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, if you ask your parents about that, they will be able to tell you all about Rudolph from way back in the day. And then Wallace and Gromit is also a great example of stop motion animation. And you really don't need that many materials to get started and experimenting with it. So we're going to try it today through this video. So you may have seen the video that I made with this little guy. This is my stop motion animation guy. And I traced him on paper and then cut him out. So this is the manipulative I'll be using for today's video. And other manipulatives that you can use are Legos, Play-Doh, other characters that you cut out. You can be really creative with this. And like I said, the video at the beginning of this tutorial will show you what the video will look like at the end. So you'll need a couple of things to get started. You'll need any manipulatives that you're going to use. So if you're going to make your own little characters, go ahead and do that. Or Legos or Play-Doh, whatever you've got around the house you can use. And you'll need a smart device that has a camera. Okay, well, the power just went out at the library, so that was fun, but thanks for hanging in there with me. So you'll need a smart device that has a camera, as well as the ability to download from either the iOS or the Google Play Store. So that could be a smartphone, a tablet, an iPad, whatever you have that has a camera on it that you can download this app to. The app is free, and it's called Stop Motion Studio. Now there is an option where you can get a version of it that you have to buy, but I recommend trying out the free version first because there's so many things you can do with the free version. All right, and then finally you'll need a clear surface to take your pictures on. So for my example today, we're going to use an atlas of the world. And I'm just going to find a map that looks pretty good. Here's the map that I'm using. And here's my little guy. He's a little traveler. So I'm going to put him on the map, and we'll put him out in the ocean to start off with. And I'm going to go ahead and open the Stop Motion Studio app on my iPhone. When I open it up for the first time, I had to click Get Started, and it walks you through a really easy tutorial of the steps of taking a stop motion animation video. So the quick version of that is you're going to be taking several pictures in order to play them back really fast so that it looks like a movie when we're done. All right, so I'm going to click on New Movie. Let's see here. All right, and then the app is really helpful because it tells me where to click to take pictures. Now, You may want to have somebody help you with this because you'll need one person to hold the camera and press the picture button. And you'll have to have somebody, you could do this on your own, you'll have to have somebody actually move your little character across the picture. So the best tip I can give you for this, and I'm going to talk while I'm taking pictures, is just to move your character slightly. And it may feel like you're taking a lot of pictures, but when it plays back, you need like 40 pictures just to make a second of film. So it does take a while. And I'm kind of wiggling him back and forth when I'm taking his picture as he's traveling across the world here. And when we're all done, he is going to be a world traveler, which will be cool. Now you can do this with Legos or Play-Doh. This is a fun way to make messages to send them to friends. You can spell out things. And then when you're done, Stop Motion Studio automatically saves your work, so you don't have to worry about that. And you can play back your video, which is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see my video from here, but I will play it. He's upside down, but that's all right. It's very cool. So you can watch the video that I made earlier today where this little guy uses the phone at my desk. And feel free to upload your videos and tag the Polk County Public Library so we can see the stop motion videos that you make at home.